Okay, now we're going to learn how to find the equation of a line given 2 points on the line. So what we need is, we're going to put our line in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. I'll write that up here. So we need our slope, m, and our y-intercept, b. So the y-intercept is where you cross the y-axis, and the slope tells you how far to go up or down, and then across. So the slope is a movement. So let's go ahead and find the slope. Well, remember, slope is equal to change in y over change in x, which just means you subtract your y coordinates over your x coordinates. So your y's are your second coordinates. So -8 minus 1 divided by 3 minus 0. So the slope of this line is -9 divided by 3, which is -3. So now we have our m. So we have m is equal to 3, and we can choose either point on the line and plug it into y equals mx plus b, and it will help us to find b. I'm going to choose 0, 1. Either point would work. So that means our x will be 0 and our y will be 1. So when we have y equals mx plus b, y is 1. What is m? 3, good. And what is x? 0, that's right. And then we multiply. 3 times 0 is 0. So we have b is equal to 1 and m is equal to 3. And now we can rewrite our equation. Now we write y equals mx plus b, but we know m, so it's 3x. And we know b, so we put plus 1. And your answer is y equals 3x plus 1. Let's do one more problem like that, and just so you'll feel good about it. And then I'll let you work on your worksheets to practice. So let's go to another problem. Let's call it number 2. We have -1, -4, and we also have the point 2, 0 on the same line. We want to find the equation of the line that contains those 2 points. So what's the first thing that we have to find? The slope, good. So again, our slope is equal to our change in y, which is our vertical change, over our horizontal change, which makes sense because it's rise over run. So it's equal to 0 minus -4 divided by 2 minus -1. So minus and negative becomes a positive 4. 2 plus 1 becomes 3. So now we have m is 4/3. And we choose any one of those ordered pairs for our x and y. I'm going to choose 2, 0. It's kind of nice when you have a 0 in there because it's easy to multiply by. So now our x is equal to 2. Our y is equal to 0. And we plug it into y equals mx plus b. We don't know b, so that's what we're going to find. Y is 0. We don't have to multiply by it this time. M is 4/3. And x is 2. What's 4 times 2? Right, 8. So I'm going to bring down my plus b, and then I'm going to put 0 is equal to 4 times 2 is 8/3 plus b. And now we're solving for b, so we have to move this 8/3. The only way we're allowed to move it to the other side of the equal sign is to subtract it, because that's the only way it will go away. And so now we have -8/3 is equal to b. So we have b, and we already got m. So now we're going to plug that into y equals m, which is 4/3 x, plus b. Now since b is -8/3, instead of putting that plus sign there, I'm going to go ahead and put a minus sign. And we're done with this problem. And that's your answer to number 2. So go ahead and write these down so that you'll have them to study over. Feel free to rewind if you need to, and then come to me to get your next assignment.